So Wavytalk was so gracious, they sent me out their new IPL hair removal device so I could tell you a little bit more about the product, show you what you get in the box itself, and help you make a better buying decision. So when you open your box and first get it in, you're going to notice right away how nicely packaged this is. You have your IPL hair removal device, you have your guide that helps you do your treatments, you have a box here with your power adapter, you have your actual little box here that has your quick start manual and your user manual guide in it, and a QR code paper that lets you go ahead and start that warranty within the first 30 days. It does have a 1-year warranty on it, by the way. And then you're also going to find here another little box full of goodies. So in this box itself, you're going to find your safety glasses, which are recommended to use during every treatment, especially if you have sensitive eyes or you're a contact lens wearer like me. You want to use these and never fail to use them when you're using the device. That protects your eyes, keep you from having that burning redness, itchiness problems with your eyes afterwards. They send you a convenient disposable razor to help with hair removal prior to using the device. And also you have a storage bag included in there that is a nice velvety feeling bag, and it has a drawstring top across the top that holds all of your device and all the items in the box safe and secure when you're not using it. You also get a cleaning cloth very similar to what you would get for your glasses. This is used to actually wipe off that laser light treatment area right there and keep it clean and dry. You can also use it on the back of the device to keep that fingerprint free. Really nice that they include that cloth. And then let's see, you have your power cord here. That is a really nice style power cord. The only complaint I have is I wish this cord was a little longer for when you're doing the treatments. That would be my one drawback to it. You're going to plug your device in, plug it into the wall, and quick and easy, you're going to be ready to start those at-home IPL hair removal. Right there, that quick and easy, you're set up, ready to go. Prior to doing your treatment, you do want to prep the area. So you want to wash and dry the area, you want to shave it, wash and dry it, no lotions, no sunscreens, anything like that on your skin before starting the treatment. Afterwards, you always want to make sure you avoid the sun, use sunscreen if you have to be out in the sun, but you want to avoid the sun for 24 hours if possible, and you want to avoid taking hot showers or doing very strenuous exercise that makes you very hot and sweaty, just to prevent any kind of irritation after using your hair removal. This is so lightweight and so easy to use, but I want to show you here is you'll see that 0 there. When you push and hold that power button for 2 seconds, you're going to hear the device kick on, you'll hear the fans running, and it'll show you that it's in that setting mode. So that is the intensity mode there, that 4, and you can turn it up to a 5 intensity. On the side there, you're going to see what looks like a little snowflake. That is actually to let you know that that cooling technology is working on the actual device, and it is very cool to touch. One thing I love about this device versus having a pro treatment is this device's cooling technology never lets the device get over 52 degrees Fahrenheit. And a pro laser treatment, that device gets hot. They often have to stop in the middle of a treatment and re-ice if you're very sensitive to that heat and that intensity. So this is a nice convenient thing to have that cooling technology built into the device. You have your light section there. That's where you're actually going to get that light emitted for that treatment. And then on here you have your different modes. So right now it's set for body. You can push it one time. It is set for bikini. Touch it one more time. It's set for your face. That changes the intensity and sets those levels for those different modes. Automatic for you. Quick and easy. You can actually tap your power button to change the intensity all the way up to the 5 level. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it goes back down so that you can actually change that intensity for your different treatments. I absolutely love this device compared to other at-home IPL laser devices I've used in the past and the older technology. This is a great device. I love the fact that it has that cooling right there on the device. It does not get hot at all. So to start your treatment, you would just place it like this, put your guide on there. You can actually push and hold the trigger button itself for a continuous use. So that will actually just fire the device for you where you don't have to keep holding that button. That is a nice added bonus feature that I've not seen in some of the other devices. Or you can actually manually do the treatment. So I want to show you a little bit about how it works. So let's put our safety glasses on. And we're going to do just like a little test area here. So we're going to put the device vertical up against the skin. Pull that trigger. It fires the light twice. The first light fire is to actually get the hair follicle ready for the treatment. The second light fire is actually the treatment itself. And then if you'll see here, to use your little guide, you just roll one time to the right, push that button again, do the next treatment, roll 1 notch to the right, do it again. That lets you get a continuous delivery area where you're not missing any patches of skin for that hair removal. Really nice device. I haven't seen that on other products like this at all. So I really love this feature. Now, to turn off the device, you push and hold the power button. You're going to hear it kick down in speed on the fan. It's going to go low. It's going to give you a countdown that device is shutting down. That's actually letting the device cool off while it is turning on. So it's cooling down the device, making it not hot at all, keeping it cool to touch, and helping it safely shut down. Now let's talk about IPL hair removal versus some of the other alternatives. I'm old enough, I know, you can tell by looking at me, I'm old enough to remember the old days of shaving with dad's razor and trying to shave your legs, getting that red irritated skin, that razor burn, having those ingrown hairs from those cruddy razors, and you only get that to last 1 to 3 days and you had to shave all over again. Let's be honest, that was horrible, almost like a torture thing. Then they came out with newer razors such as this that were made for women that were a little better, but you still only get 1 to 3 days. You still have that skin irritation, still have the chance of having those ingrown hairs and that razor burn. Then, of course, you have the waxing. Now, several people go to spas to have waxing done. Some do it at home, but waxing gives you 3 to 6 weeks of great break from having to shave or do anything. That hair removes is gone. It's not grown back yet, but you do have to let the hair grow to a certain length before they can wax it and remove it. It is usually painful. Many people say it's very excruciating pain. I've had it done. It's very much a minor pain, but it does hurt. It does give you a little sting factor, and you do have that red irritation where they have actually waxed that area for a couple of days, but you get those lasting results of 3 to 6 weeks. Then you can go the pro level treatment. I have done the pro laser hair removal. The treatment's great. The price is expensive, and you actually do have to ice down the areas that they're going to shoot with that pro laser. And when you do that under your arms, getting cold, freezing, they come and do the laser treatment. Sometimes that cooling effect doesn't last long enough. They have to stop in the middle of the treatment, re-ice if you have a sensitive skin issue with that heat. So that's something to think about. And then, of course, you have the other ways. Let's go back to the honest days of, this horrible little tube of those things that actually removed and epilated that area with a chemical. They smelled awful. They stunk. They burned. They caused skin irritation. You had to put it on and wait for minutes, lots of minutes, 15 to 30 minutes, and then you still had the irritation. The results were great. They lasted for several weeks, but it was painful sometimes. You did have skin irritation. It burned, it stunk, and you had to stand there with that product on for many minutes before you could rinse the product off. That is a thing of the past. The old-timey razors, a thing of the past. Waxing, a thing of the past, all because of Wavytalk. Quick, easy results at home that you can do in 12 minutes. When you start using the product, they do recommend for the first month you use it 3 times a week for a full 30 days, and then after that, 1 time a month to do maintenance to keep that lasting hair removal. That's a no-brainer in my book. And if you haven't got one yet, what are you waiting for?